Let's see if I remember how to do this. What it do, baby? We got ourselves a new coin sponsor, one that I'm very happy to present you guys. It's none other than the Muck Reserve, my Madden Ultimate Team coin site. So if you guys are interested in buying or selling a Madden Ultimate Team coins, check it out and be sure to use code Texas at checkout for 15% off. What's good, everybody? It is your boy Texas, and today we are back to discuss who you should use your Tier 1 power-up pass on. Levels 5, 10, and 15 get you to Tier 1, as well as if you get 10 daily logins complete, you'll also get another Tier 1 power pass. So that gives you 4 Tier 1 power pass, which range overall from 62 to 81. For those that don't know what a power pass is, it is used to bypass a gold or an elite at that particular overall. In this case, it's going to be 80 to 81 overall elites, and then as the year progresses, it'll start covering some of the gold cards once they get upgraded and get power-ups. This Madden season, anything like last year, there are going to be some expensive gold cards and some expensive low-tier elites as the year progresses, but as of right now, we're going to put this on players to help improve your Madden Ultimate Team. Now, the one thing that sucks about this year's game compared to last year's game is the fact that pulling power-ups are extremely rare, which really upsets me because the power-up is supposed to help you save some coin, but in this case, a lot of the elites are going for less than the power-up is going for, which doesn't make a lick of sense. My original list had 8 players, 4 on offense, 4 on defense, but once I saw the team builders, once I saw the power-ups, we had to go back to the table and change it up. So right now we got 4 players that you choose from. Keep in mind, when I do these videos, they're just players that I recommend that I think will be the best for everybody's team. At the end of the day, you can use this power pass whoever you want to. I may not agree with it. It may be a dumb decision, but if you're happy with it, that's all that matters. Also, please do not forget to leave a like on this video, man. Go ahead and crush that like button just for the simple fact that I have to go through every single menu to show you these cards, and it takes like 5 minutes just to get through one loading screen. EA, fix these screens! Go ahead and focus on the offense at first. Originally, I had Mostert on the list, but since we got Cam Akers in the game, DeAndre Swift, they give you Adrian Peterson, as well as you can get Eddie George, a running back. Mostert doesn't make much sense to pick up, even though he is a good card. Let's go check it out on the auction house real quick. I had this list compiled a while ago, and as you guys can see, like I said, Mostert, even though he is a speedy running back, just not worth it right now. So it's best to power up cards to get to another card, or they're going to get some game-changing abilities. That's kind of how you want to use power-ups, or if you have a nat card, which makes a lot of sense. But with a power pass, it's supposed to save you coins, and this is not going to save you coins, as you can see. It's a good running back, don't get me wrong. Like, he's fast, he's agile, he has decent change of direction, but you just buy the elite. Like, why even buy the power if it's going for more? It makes no sense to me. So do not do Mostert unless you're a Niners fan or a Browns fan, Dolphins fan, the other 7 teams he played for. Checked out Mostert. Let's go ahead and get to the player on the list that I think you should power up. Now, I'm not a really big fan of powering up linemen, but I feel like this Andrew Norwell might pay dividends early on just because he's one of the more consistent linemen, and he should not be going for that much. Yeah, 3,000 coins for his power up. Look at that. So I'm going to cost you 45 training to power this guy up to the 80 overall spot where you can go ahead and bypass that with a power up pass, which is very cheap. He's a well-rounded lineman. I have him on my team right now, so I'm going to go and compare him with his regular card. Look at the list of 80 to 81 overall linemen. There are some pretty solid ones there that have like high pass block or high run block, but he's the most well-rounded guy in the bunch. So he has 79 strength, 80 pass block, 81 pass block power, 81 pass block finesse, which is actually what matters when it comes to pass blocking, and then he has 78 run block, whereas some of the other guys out here have like 83 pass block, but then they have like 75 pass block finesse, which is pretty ass. So guys, under 5,000 coins for his power up, and he has really good stats for this overall, obviously. And if he happens to get a heavyweight or an upgrade in the next couple of weeks, couple of months, you can obviously upgrade it to that point without going all the way with training, and so you have a solid lineman at that left guard spot for a while. By the way, if you don't need a left guard, right tackle, Orlando Brown's probably the second most consistent. Is it Orlando Brown? No, yeah, Orlando Brown Jr. He's the second most consistent lineman out of the bunch of the 80 to 81s that we have. Yes, this card is going for nothing right now. All right. I'm so excited that this Big Ben is very cheap right now. Pocket quarterbacks are king, especially with how much time you have in the pocket and not having to leave. Unless you're going against a D-line to use, you'll be able to dot your opponent up all day. And Big Ben has the ratings to do so. So I like this Big Ben a lot simply because you can spend 4,000 coins on this power up. You'll save, only 9,000 coins on his 81 overall elite, but because Big Ben has a rivals card, you can then upgrade this guy all the way to an 86 overall with using his Rivals card if you happen to pick that one as your choice out of one of 3, or you can go ahead and use training. So here's a Big Ben all the way to an 86 overall, like I said, with the 85 Rivals card to the set or with just training. So 68 speed, 87 throw power with 80s throw accuracy, mid, deep, and shorts. And then he has 80 throw under pressure, 81 play action, 70 throw on the run. The throw power being at 87 and having those throw accuracies is great early on. And you don't got to get out here and buy all these crazy expensive quarterbacks like Mahomes or Russell Wilson. You can get by rocking Big Ben for 4,000 coins, only 1,038 training, or if you wanted to, the 85 Rivals, which would then make that price go down to, 188 training to get an 86 overall quarterback. Where else you're going to find that at? Going to defense right now, and this is a card that you guys may not want, but it's a card that you need, especially for those that run a 3-4. So in Madden this year, there is a hole at the right outside linebacker spot. A huge hole. Clowney not being signed by anybody right now. That means EA doesn't have his rights, I guess, which means that he's not going to be in the game, which sucks for us because we don't got a right outside linebacker. But look no further than Bradley Chubb. Again, right now he's going for, 19,000 coins. So actually another card you can save coins on without overpaying for his power up. Let's go. So Bradley Chubb costs, as you can see, under 10,000. I'm gonna buy this one right now so I can go and upgrade him because I do need a right outside linebacker for my main team. Oh man, I don't know if they can fix this, but I really hope they can, because if not, this is gonna be a long year of just this is gonna be just patience. This year's Madden is gonna teach you all about patience because it just takes its time. All right, got him all the way kimmed up. I don't even know about that last piece. You don't even need that last piece, really. You can just go ahead and go right here and just stop. But yeah, Bradley Chubb's attributes, 78 speed coming off the edge is pretty solid. That's going to be able to contain the Mahomes, be able to contain Big Ben, obviously, be able to contain even Rich Gannon. Not going to stop Lamar Jackson, which is fine. Other cards are there for that. But you got a guy with 81 block shed, 80 finesse move, 6'4", 269. Those that look at this dude's card and say, yo, Tex, I don't see why you like this card so much. I like this card for a combination of reasons. For one, most right outside linebackers in this game have to be coverage linebackers. We're missing guys that can rush the edge. That's why Adelius Thomas is going for so damn much right now, because not only is he good, we have a hole in that right outside linebacker spot for pass rushers. And on top of that, he has 80 finesse move, which is really solid, which means that most linemen you're going against to have lower than 80 pass block finesse, he should have the advantage on. If you get out there and user him, you might start running by them dudes and getting them sacks in the backfield, at least forcing pressure upon the quarterback. So he's going to be a solid guy to have for now until we do get guys down the line that can be at this position for much cheaper. But if you're on a 3-4, you got to have this guy on your roster. So that's 3 tier 1 power passes. Let's go ahead and get into the last one. I did have 2 other players on this list that are kind of honorable mentions. If you can get their powers pretty cheap, they're solid to have. But right now, Denzel Ward and Dante Jackson's power-ups are going for a decent amount of coin. Dante Jackson being cheaper than Denzel Ward, but with AJ Terrell and Trey Waynes existing, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to overpay for the power-up right now when you can go ahead and get serviceable guys at that position for around the same price. Another card that was on my list that I had to scratch off once I saw the power price is going to be this Jalen Smith, man. Jalen Smith is a beast, but his power is 63,000 coins, okay? His 81 is 9,000, 10,000 coins. His 69 is 63K. And the reason why it's going for so much is because of the Rivals card in the game. You get a free 85 overall Jalen Smith, and everybody likes powering up cards, so therefore this middle linebacker, 69 overall, is going for so much coin. Now, the reason why it's not worth it paying this much to get Jalen Smith's power up, even though you guys can see his stats right here at 86, it's amazing. 6'2", 84 speed, with 87 acceleration. It's going to cost you 188 training to get this guy if you already have his 85. And so you get a really good linebacker early on. The main reason why I don't like it is, for one, he doesn't hit 90 hit power. And if he did, he's a pass coverage linebacker, which means that he wouldn't even be able to get Enforcer at that tier 2 slot unless he had like 99 hit power or some weird shit like that. Powering him up is not going to make him get any game-changing abilities at the 86 overall spot, so you can be fine just rocking out with the 85. Because he only gets a +1 speed and doesn't get any game-changing abilities at his tier 2 slot on his middle linebacker card powered up, why even pay 63,000 coins for that. And just so you guys know that I'm not lying to you, here's the abilities that 86 overall middle linebacker Jalen Smith gets, and here are the abilities that 85 overall Jalen Smith rivals gets. So with Jalen Smith, Denzel Ward, and Dante Jackson being off the list, that leaves us with one and only one player left that we need to choose to use his power pass on. I'm gonna go ahead and take the cop out, and I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, man. So post down in the comment section below who you think you should be using your power passes on, and we'll come back and revisit this in like a month when hopefully these powers go down in price. But as of right now, man, I'm not seeing anybody that I like. I do like Eric Armstead. He might be actually probably the best choice at the left end spot, but then you got Jack Youngblood for playing solo challenges. So it's just kind of hard to look and see which players are worth picking up because how everything's expensive. Darren Waller be solid, but he's expensive. Denzel Ward, Brandon Cooks, all these cards would be great, but they're just expensive right now. And also with the position duplication, you don't really need them with other items in this game. So this power pass is tough. So hopefully we look at the tier 2 power pass and tier 3 and tier 4. This would be a much easier decision. But as of right now, this tier 1 power pass has a lot of cards going for way too much, which makes this a lot harder than it needs to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been your boy Texas. That has been the tier 1 power pass. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new or old, as well as hit the bell button to get notified whenever I upload over here on this YouTube channel. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many benches in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me money was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.